Good evening, parents, families, friends, staff, administration, coaches. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm honored, humbled to be standing before you. Thank you to the committee for this award. And it's kind of funny, I was actually talking to Coach Thompson when I got in here, and he asked me, did you think you were ever going to be here tonight? Receiving a Hall of Fame award. And I'll answer that question in a second, and I'll tell you how it all started for me. And first tournament was in Salem, West Virginia. 2-game tournament, Saturday, Sunday. And I was getting the starting nod. We had a couple of injuries, so Coach gave me the start. And I'm all psyched. I'm all jacked up, ready to go, starting out of high school and everything. And so we get to the game, and first of all, I couldn't believe how fast-paced it was from high school. College, totally different. Couldn't go through the motions. Can't take one play off. So I get in there, 2 minutes in. I have a wide open shot at the sideline. I'm wide open. Get the ball, let it fly. Feels great off my hand. Ends up 10 rows behind me. So, needless to say, the first 2 games of my career, I didn't score a point. And my dad and my brother were they took the 7-hour journey to Salem, West Virginia, to see me score nothing. And I was talking to my dad about it a couple of days ago, and he said, when you got your shot blocked, we looked at each other, and all we said was, oh my God, is this what it's going to be like? But it was a happy ending. I did score next game. Hit my first 3. I think Coach Thompson let out a big sigh of relief and a big smile on his face. So, good happy ending there. But I was lucky. I had 4 great years at basketball at Millersville University. My favorite years were obviously my sophomore and senior years. Freshman and junior years were good learning experiences, but I had more fun my sophomore and senior year. Because any athlete will tell you how do you spell the word fun, and it's W-I-N. So sophomore and senior years, we were winners that year. We went to the conference championship, we went to the regional tournament, the NCAA Sweet 16, and my senior year was my favorite of all, Because I got there, we were filling the void of a PSAC championship team. And my first year we went 14-14. It's one of those deals where we were waiting the last day to see who beat who, to see if we get in the playoffs, and we didn't get in. So I considered anything less a failure if we didn't win a conference championship before my 4 years were up. And senior year we finally accomplished that. And we won the PSAC championship. We went to the Sweet 16, where we eventually lost, but it was a great ride athletically. I didn't realize until after I left Millersville that my greatest success was actually the education I received there. I got 4 years of a great education, business management undergrad. Afterwards, I got the opportunity to be a graduate assistant for the men's basketball team. Got 2 great coaching years experience. When I first got here, my dream was actually to be a college basketball coach. So this was a great avenue for me to take. I got 2 valuable years under 2 great coaches, Coach Thompson and Coach Pitts. I learned great skills that I still use today: leadership, organization, determination, motivation. The list goes on and on. But talk about 2 guys with character, Coach Thompson and Coach Pitts. I've learned so much those 2 years. And at the same token, I got to get my master's in business administration, which I'm forever grateful to Millersville University for that, because that's still paying dividends in my life today. I have a great career. I work at Direct Wire and Cable, great company. I've never had a day where I had the Sunday blues. I don't want to go to work the next day, never want to call in sick, and the bottom line is I have Millersville University to thank for that. Another thing Coach Thompson taught me is you're really only as good as the people around you, and I have a lot of people in this room included that I need to thank for being here in this position. First, the committee, thank you very much for giving me this award. I have to thank all the teammates I've had throughout the years. I can't tell you how many great teammates. Charlie was here, great teammate. I have to thank my coaches, Coach Thompson, Coach Pitts. I learned so much from them throughout the years. Millersville University is lucky to have those 2 guys here coaching for them. That's how good of coaches they are. And I'll be forever grateful, because the reason I'm at Millersville University is because of Coach Thompson. I also have to thank my family. I'm going to start with my sisters. Just to give you a story, when we were down in Barton for the NCAA regional finals, they found out I was in the finals, dropped everything, and took a flight down to watch me. In the finals, we did lose, though, but it wasn't their fault. But no, that just tells you how much support I have on the home front. My brother, he was at all my games. He used to coach locally here for a Wheatland basketball girls team. And the whole team be showing up at games with signs. Biggest supporters of Millersville University. And so Brad, thank you for that. I have to thank Millersville University, because the path led me down, led me to my lovely wife Jamie over there, who probably the most excited person. She didn't get to see me play too much, but she was probably the most excited person for me when she found out I received this award. So Jamie, thank you. And last but not least, I have to thank my parents. My mom, she was at all my games as well. She always had to sit 3 rows in front of my father because if she didn't sit there, my jump shot might be off. So Mom, thank you for sitting 3 rows in front of Dad. And last but not least, I have to thank my dad, because when it comes down to it, he's the whole reason I'm here. I mean, you want to talk about a guy who rebounded for me into the night, traveled all over the country, the state, the East Coast to watch me play. I mean, I wouldn't be the player I was and the man I am without my dad. So Dad, thank you. But I just want to say thank you, congratulations to all the inductees. Such an honor, I'm humbled. And it is also a product of all the people around me. So thank you everybody for making this possible.